Recording in progress.
Okay, I'm looking for my couple. So that's Leslie and Fred. Fred, this is you right here, right?
Yep, I've got the audio here on the computer.
Oh, good heavens. You keep moving every time I try to pin you down here. There we go. Gotcha. And now I'm looking for Leslie. Where's Leslie?
I am here. I am here. I'm just fixing my camera.
You're fixing your camera.
Hold on.
There you are, Leslie. I at least see part of you with your name. So I'm bringing you down here. There you are, Leslie. Awesome. Perfect. And now are these your two? Is this Teresita and Anna? Is Anna? This is Anna. Anna, are you over the age of 18?
Joyce. I'm not in.
Yeah, she's trying to get in still. Where are you at?
Oh, I'm in.
I'm still trying to get in. I thought I was in.
I'm in.
There I am.
Okay.
You're in twice, Fred. I see you up here twice.
I am.
All right, so is Anna, this is Anna right here with you, right? I think. Okay, we have a phone in connection with a computer. So that sometimes makes things a little bit different. We get feedback. So we gotta be
I
careful.
just turned that down, so that should be stopped.
Yeah. All right, so anyway, I'm still trying to find, okay, Fred, you're here. I got Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie and Teresita are together, and then Anna
So Teresita's with who?
with Leslie. She's sitting right
Okay,
beside of
this-
Leslie.
All right, so this is Teresita. Hi, Teresita, right? Okay. And then I want Anna Brown. So,
Anna Brown Joyce.
Anna Brown.
Hi, Greta.
Hi.
I'm not seeing an Anna Brown Joyce.
Yeah, I'm not seeing her either. I'm asking to see if she's in.
The only one I have is the Josh Brown family. Maybe she's there. Is she there?
Ready? Does it have to be Mama, or can someone else be your witness?
I had put her down, but if
Yes, anyone over the age of 18 that still fogs a mirror can be a witness. A dead body doesn't work.
I have Brandon Brown right there.
Okay, Brandon.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
Hi, Brandon, welcome. So I'm going to put you down here. And Fred, you're on a cell phone, are you?
Yeah, I'm on a cell phone and a computer. The computer's got my audio. The cell phone's muted.
If you're on your computer, it would allow you to record your ceremony.
Right, I'd like to do that. I tried to a while ago. It said I need to ask permission.
Well, you're in now, so you should be okay. But see, I'm trying to give you permission, but if you sign in with your computer and let me know which one that is, then I can give you permission to record.
This is my computer, the one that I'm right here at.
Okay, so
I'm recording.
okay, this still doesn't show that you're up for recording it, so I don't know what the deal is. Is that because you're
Well,
going through
my
your
phone
phone?
says it's recording.
So can I turn your phone off? Can I still turn
Yep,
off?
that's
the
fine.
phone?
That's fine.
Whoops, where did you just go to? Okay. There.
I just jumped out with my phone so that it's gone.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, Fred.
Oh, wait a minute. This one says allow to record your local files. Fred T. Is that your computer?
That's my computer.
All right, perfect. All right, perfect. Then I need to get rid of the other Fred if you're still up here. You can only marry her once. You know that, right?
Right, right.
Okay, so let me get you down. I thought I had you down. That's Greta's phone that's doing that.
No, my phone's off.
No, this is Greta's phone that's doing that.
Yeah, Greta, if you're close to Monty, you'll need to turn one of you'll need to mute your phones.
Oh, okay. Mute
All
it.
right, thank you. I'm just gonna mute you, Greta. Okay? I need your two witnesses, which is Teresita, if she's there, and Anna
Yep.
Brown.
Don't know what happened to her. She's not responding. They may be having internet technical difficulties. So
Yeah, they could be.
if we could use Brandon.
Yeah, we can use Brandon, and I got Brandon right there. So Brandon's
Okay.
right there, and then your other witness is right there, and you're right here, and your bride just left, right?
Runaway bride.
I've had it
kidding.
happen, literally. She was too embarrassed to tell us that her dad wasn't here at the time, and so she just left, and she didn't tell anybody where she was going. They went out, her car was gone, and finally, about 4 hours later, we got the full story, and we got them back together and got them married. But it took
Well,
4 hours.
I'm calling my mom real quick. She's Anna. Hey, where are you at? Everybody's waiting on you.
Here we go. All right, she's just excited. Okay, here we go. So my name is Ben Free. I'm a deputy clerk for Utah County. I'm authorized to do weddings. I'm grounding this marriage ceremony via Zoom here in Provo, Utah, in our Health and Justice Building on Utah County campus. So that's where that's where the jurisdiction is coming from. Now, I start off by telling you, Fred and Leslie, that you are both fires. And I say that because everywhere we go, from the time we take our first breath in life until the time we take our last breath in life, which we don't know when that's going to be, we leave a mark or an impression upon every
Yes,
person.
press
that
continue.
we meet. Okay, we leave a mark or impression on every person that we meet. All right, so you are somehow out of 6+ billion people on this world, you, Fred, and you, Leslie, found each other. And you fell in love with each other. And now you're a little seedling fledgling, and you're getting dropped down into the garden of marriage, where you get to choose your married life, what you're doing for work, what you're doing for each other, where you want to live, how you want your marriage to be. You get to make all those choices and decisions. 100 years ago, that was not the case. But anyway, right now it is. So you get to choose those things. The point here is that it's a miracle in and of itself that you found each other and fell in love with each other. It's also a miracle that you're getting married via Zoom, because you're still not together. You're a country apart or more. I don't know how many miles you are apart from each other.
About 9,000.
9,000? That's a lot of miles. Okay. So anyway, the point is, it's too bad you can't just pull yourself up and let the earth spin and then drop yourself back down, right?
Yeah.
Just show up. You don't have Wonka vision either, so we can't pull you up that way. All right. Anyway, so my first thoughts to you are this. All right. In marriage, we use the word cleave to each other. Now, cleaving to each other means this: you are accepting each other today for who you are today. That includes your health, it includes your finances, it includes your desires, your ambitions, your education. It includes your hereditary diseases that may be passed down and show up as you get older in life. It includes what you want to do and where you want to live. So you're going to make all those choices. All right. So that's great for you guys. All right. So that helps you do that. Now, yes, like I said, in marriage, you have a foundational thing going on here. Okay. So the first thing I tell you is, number one, the two of you are, the two of you have chore work to do. The chore work is the work you do for money. You have to have money coming in. In our society, it takes 2+ incomes to make a lifestyle. Okay, so both of you are working or have money coming in. The next one up from that is errands. Now, without the money as your foundation, and with the errands, you couldn't buy food to feed your face. You couldn't buy the food to go out to dinner, or you couldn't go on entertainment, or you couldn't have shelter or transportation or health insurance. All of those things. So the chore provides that. So it's a weak foundation, because as soon as somebody loses a job, you're in trouble and you have to get it back up. Okay. So you have to rotate that back and forth. You got chore, you got errands. Now the next one up is family. Now, you're not divesting yourself of your family because you're getting married. Actually, you're absorbing more family together to you because you are getting married and joining together, right? So the idea here is that you're honoring the family. You're remembering birthdays and anniversaries and parties and celebrations and cultural events and those type of things, because I think you're raised in different cultures. You have different things that you like to do on different holidays, right? So you're honoring holidays and those things. You're doing all that, right? And then on top of this is you and Leslie, right? You and Leslie, okay? So the two of you are coming together and you're talking to each other face to face. If you do it this way, where you're holding each other's hands and looking each other in the eyes, there is, if somebody was there to take a picture, blink, it would see a silhouette of a marriage heart. Starts from the chin, goes up above the eyes and down below the chest. That's your marriage. That works because you're cleaving together. You're investing in each other. So if you're hugging each other tight, the marriage heart still works. If you're separated by miles because you've been investing in each other, it still works. Okay? So that's where you're headed with that. So you want to keep your marriage alive and you want to keep it working. All right. Now the next challenge I throw out to you, Fred, is to validate Leslie and Leslie to validate Fred. So Fred, since you're the number one validator here, I tell you that what is a validation? Well, it's a hold of the hand. It's a nod of the head. It's also a look in the eye. It's also a grunt. It's a trip to the beauty salon. It's push her up to the table, pull her away from the table, open and shut the doors, do the heavy lifting, help her to be her best at all times, okay? All those are validations. Do nice things for her. Give her breakfast in bed if she likes that. Even if you burn the toast, she'll still thank you for that, okay? So you do those things for her, Fred, because you love Leslie, you like Leslie, you need Leslie, and you want Leslie. Those are the 4 reasons you do nice things for her. Now, as you do that for her and protecting her, as you do those things for her, it helps you, Fred, to feel important. Now, Leslie, your job is to validate Fred. Yours is a little bit different because as you notice the things Fred does for you because he loves you, likes you, needs you, and wants you, it helps you to feel important. And yet, Leslie, you may awaken one day and you may feel like you are not important. So that's a negative emotion that showed up. So what do you do with a negative emotion? Well, the idea here is that you dispel it as quickly as you can. So once you've called out that, so you called it out, Leslie, you named it, you said it was that you do not feel important. So you would go to Fred and you say, Fred, I don't feel important today. And Fred's like, what? What do you mean you don't feel important? I love you, I like you, I need your counsel, I need your wisdom, I need your understanding. Okay, I need to feel my arms around you, and I need to feel my arms around, and you're telling her all this stuff. And if you're not in the mood, Leslie, to receive all that, then he just threw up on the table and it all has to be scooped off into the trash and taken out because your firewall, Leslie, is then down. Okay. And so it didn't bring it back up as hard as he tried, maybe a little bit, but so you pull it back. And once you pull it back, usually you can step back and go, what was it? Was it something I ate, something I drank, not enough sleep? Maybe it's something else. And so you're going, okay. In this case, I'm calling in to work sick. I'm not going into work today, and that's what I'm doing to fix myself. Great, that works. That's okay. That's perfect. So you want to honor yourself, okay, and do that. So once you do that, that's okay. All right. So the next challenge I throw out to you is to make all of your major decisions together. Don't come home with any surprises. Okay. So make all your major choices and decisions together. So maybe you're having some issues at work, Fred, where you feel like you're stressed, okay, or something like that, because you got a big meeting coming up. They've been telling you you've been doing a good job, but you have this big meeting coming up and you're afraid that sales, because they're down, they're going to close up and you're going to have to find a new job, or you're going to have to move, or they're going to move the company out of the country, or whatever. So, it turns out that it's really not stress. It turns out that it's fear because you're afraid of what's going to happen. So what's the worst that can happen to you? You lose your job. What's the second? What's the next thing that could happen? Well, so you make your choices. And then all of a sudden you go, well, they're telling me I'm doing a good job. Maybe I'm going to get a promotion and a raise. See, that changes the whole situation, doesn't it? Just that little thought changes the whole situation. So you want to do your best always. And so that's how you break and dispel that. Now, I always tell you as a couple to look to each other. You might think eyeballs to eyeballs. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Okay? And I can see that you love each other, and that you're anxious to get married and you want to get together. So getting you married today, at least I can bring you to the ocean someplace. You may have to still cross one way or the other, and you might need to order an apostille. The apostille comes after you are married and your license is finalized and everything is correct. You order it then. And then if everything's good, you will get an apostille, but it'll take about 8 to 9 weeks to get it after you're married and after you know that it's finalized. We have 30 days by law to finalize your license, and we don't usually go over that. And so usually we do it sometimes the same day, but our closing time was at 7:30, and I'm still here doing your marriage because of previous things that had happened today, and that's okay. So the point is here, you're always going to be cleaving to each other and honoring each other and helping each other to be your best. All right, so look to each other and promote each other. And set a good example for others to follow, because you are, okay? There's no such thing as, oh, if I don't like this, I'm going to quit. Well, no. See, I have had runaway brides that felt like, this is too much right now. And then come back a few minutes later. If I walk them across the street to a building, I have to have them hold hands. I said, that's so that he doesn't run or so that you don't run. Grounded together. Anyway, point taken. All right, so we'll now go into the ceremony. So it looks like Leslie's out for a second. Okay. So Leslie, do you have a ring to put on your finger today?
Yes, I have.
Perfect. If you'll take it off, now put it on your pinky finger, please. Put it on your pinky, put it on your, yes, put it on your pinky finger. So that when Fred gives it to you, you can move it from your pinky finger over to your ring finger. Okay, so leave it on your pinky finger. Now, Fred, you have a ring for you.
Yes.
Take it off your finger, put it on your pinky finger as well. All right, now we're going to get started with the ceremony. So we are gathered here today as family. Do you have friends on here as well, Fred?
Some, mostly family.
Mostly family. So family and friends were gathered here today to join in marriage Fred Thomas Brown and Leslie Mantendak. Is that how you say her last name?
Matandak.
Matendak. Okay, Matendak. All right. Okay, so Fred Thomas Brown, your applicant one, I'm starting with you. Do you take Leslie Matendak to be your legally and lawfully wedded wife, to cleave unto her as she cleaves unto you, to honor her as she honors you, to help her be her best as she helps you to be her best, through sickness, health, rich, poor, fat, thin, COVID-21, wars, riots, natural disasters, ups, downs, ins, outs, acquaintances, friends, family, chores, hobbies, interests, sports, celebrations, parties, graduations, funerals, because you'll probably have a few of those as well, until death do you depart.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. And my witnesses heard that okay? So Brandon, you heard that okay? Oh, sorry.
I did.
Teresita. And Brandon, you were like, who's Brandon replacing?
Brandon, I replaced my mom, Anna
Well, she's on here now
There's
too.
one
So
man. Okay, what's your last name, Brandon?
Brown.
Graham?
Yeah, Brandon Brown.
Brandon Brown. Okay. Brandon Brown. Thank you. Okay, so Brandon, you heard that. And Teresita, you heard that as well? I need Teresita to say yes.
Yeah.
Yes, have her say yes.
Teresita, yes. Okay, my mother.
Yes, I know. That she heard Fred say yes to marrying you.
Yes, I heard. Yes, I heard.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So Leslie, you got the ring on your hand, right? Now you have any vows to tell her, Fred?
I do.
Perfect. It's your turn.
Leslie, today I join my life to yours, not simply as your husband, but as your best friend, your only lover, and your biggest supporter. Let me be the shoulder you lean on, the ear you turn to, and the companion of your life. I love you with all my heart. As time turns, May we grow our bond to each other and Christ stronger, no matter the obstacles along the way, richer or poorer, fatter or thinner, sickness or health, hairy or balding. I give you my love, my name, and my desires. I love you.
Well said. Thank you. All right. And Brandon, you heard that okay, as well as did you?
I did, yes, sir.
Teresita, yes?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. All right, now it's your turn. Leslie Matanadek, do you take Fred Thomas Brown to be your legally and lawfully wedded husband, to cleave unto him as he cleaves unto you, to honor him as he honors you, to help him be his best as he helps you to be your best, through sickness, health, rich, poor, fat, thin, COVID-21, wars, riots, natural disasters, ups, downs, ins, outs, acquaintances, friends, families, holidays, celebration, cultural differences, sports, hobbies, interests, desires, until death do you depart?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Okay, my witnesses heard that. Brandon, you heard that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, and Teresita, you heard,
Yes.
you heard, yes?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Okay, now, because I heard you say yes to each other, and because Teresita and Brandon validated the fact you said yes to each other, I now get to say this. By the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Utah, I now pronounce you, Leslie Matanadek and Fred Thomas Brown, legally and lawfully married as husband and wife